the talent. 2 and 1. Attention hobbyists, sports fans, and collectors nationwide and abroad. It's time to get hype. Come on. About the hobby we are all a part of. Live from the Mojo Break Studios, it's Dan and Doug. Come on! So, get hype. Be hyped. This is The Hype.
What is going down, everybody? We've hit triple digits. It's episode number 100. I cannot believe that we're still doing this show. If you would have said from episode 1, if we'd make it to 100, I would take the under, that we wouldn't make it. But we're here for episode 100, guys. We're going to review some of the hottest topics we've talked about in the last 100 episodes. We're going to talk about the NSCC, and we're doing one of our favorite bits, which is Guess That Price. That's coming up as well. So you're in for a treat. We're going to have a great show. We have a huge giveaway we're going to be doing as well. So listen in to find out about that. And first off, we're going to crack off the festivities with a little bit of Dom P to celebrate episode 100. So if you're at home and you got your nearest beverage of choice, you can toast with us. We're going to go ahead and crack this open. I'm really not an expert with champagne. We're going to see if I break the internet here or get some stuff all over the cardboard, but what do you think, Dan? What do you think this is going to taste like?
I'm going to let you know right now. One, I think my audio needs to go up a little bit, but you may not want to crack that open right with your face above it like that. You don't want to do that. Oh, God.
There it is. Dom P, 2006. I don't know much about champagne, but I know it costed.
It costed?
It costed.
Jeez, how much of it did you drink?
None
Did you drink
yet.
a bottle on the way here?
It was about as much as a Mike Trout auto on the low end.
It costed, and it's funner.
It's funner.
It's funner.
Hey,
costed.
public school, man. So we're going to go ahead and pour it. I don't drink it, I pour it.
And they'd already peaked as well. It's sweet.
Champagne, as Steve is saying
Here,
in the
I'll,
chat. But we're in for a fun show, guys.
I'll pour C-Rad.
We're so excited to be here for episode 100. It's been a long journey, a lot of yelling, a lot of complaining, a lot of get off my lawn, and a lot of positive stuff we talked about through the hobby. So I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. I get a lot of good feedback from you guys, and we appreciate you guys listening. That's the reason we keep on going and doing this and having fun doing it and talking about cards and sports,
TJ.
Making fun of each other and doing fart jokes. TJ's getting in on the mix. So
Cheers.
Cheers. Raise a glass here. We're going to enjoy some Dom Perignon, which I had when I was like 21. I haven't had it since. So a little blast from the past for me.
Don P, I feel like a Don right now. I feel like the best rapper in the world. I feel like the best rapper alive.
That's
dude,
right.
I don't think you're supposed to just pound it like that, are you?
Yeah, maybe. We'll see. We got to finish that bottle during the show, right? I mean, I think there's 3/4 of it left, so keep going. We'll see where this show goes. We may be a little bit Mojo after dark at 2 o'clock in the afternoon here in Pacific.
I got to hit the gym tonight.
Oh, yeah, well, you'll just be sweating out Dom P. I mean, yeah, I thought about the scotch, but, I was like, celebration, champagne, hand in hand. I was going to buy some crazy scotch and do that, but I don't know if it would have the same effect. But, yes, I'm more of a scotch, more of a hard liquor drinker when it comes to
So that's where all the
that,
where all the podcast money's going, huh?
Yeah, it's Dom P. So
It's going to Dom P.
yeah, in 100 episodes, we made $100, so we were able to afford the Dom P. Thanks, guys.
Actually, we did not.
We're actually negative.
Negative. Big negative.
But it's been fun, guys, and you guys have helped us in the chat, contributed to the show. This is your first time listening. We've got plenty more shows in us. We're going to let's get up to 1,000. And then that picture on the screen will be accurate. So, 100th episode, we got a picture. If you're listening to the podcast,
I don't know which one's me.
Face app. We did a little face app in regards to episode 100, what we would look like when we're 100, I think.
I also didn't sign consent for that as well.
So your picture's going to Russia?
It's going to Russia now.
All
Thanks,
right.
Doug.
Who's the best looking old man, you guys? What do you think? I think it's C-Rad. I mean, that head of hair at that age, I mean, whew, I mean, that's pretty pimpin'
I
right
love
there.
the 1996 word art cupcake or a cake in a balloon.
Hey, I paid a designer to do that. A lot of money. So you're saying that
I hope, dude, you didn't. No, you didn't.
No,
Yeah,
you-
that is straight like right out of Google birthday balloon.
it was courtesy of Snappa app. So
Snappa?
Yeah, the Snappa app that I use for our banners. So that's what they had, and it looked
That's the
good. And I
best they
rolled
got,
with
huh?
it. So
Best they got for celebration.
they do. They do. That was it. You know, it took me a long time, and now you guys are ripping on it. You hurt my feelings.
Yeah, but there's only 3 candles on that cake. It'd be episode 3.
You get technical. How are you going to fit 100 candles on a word art cake?
I don't know. Find a new app.
All right, well, we're going to get into some of our favorite topics that we've had over the course of all 100 shows and some of the topics that have been reoccurring, and we're going to revisit those, see where these players are now, if they're worthy of investment, or if they're laughable, like some of the subjects you guys may think are, hey, this guy's shouldn't even be talked about anymore. But I think we had a lot of episodes early on, and it kind of defined the hype, was Lonzo Ball. Lonzo Ball was talked about episode 1 all the way through episode 20. We were talking about Lonzo Ball. So there's a little teaser of what we're going to be giving away. But we'll tell you guys how you can win the giveaway later. So we're going to be giving away cases, and we got boxes we're giving away for you guys to listen. We'll show you guys how to get in and win on that. But Lonzo Ball, we talked about Lonzo Ball a lot. What do you think about old Lonzo Ball now? Are you still buying his cards? Are you selling them?
Ball.
I wasn't into Lonzo Ball episode 1. I wasn't into Lonzo Ball episode 22.
Hey, Lonzo
And
Ball.
I'm not into Lonzo Ball episode 100.
No more Lonzo for Dan.
I'm tired of talking about him. I will talk about Shohei though. I'm fine with talking about him.
Okay, all right.
But Lonzo,
You didn't buy any Big Baller
Lonzo's
brand?
done. Show me. Well, you did.
You bought the shoes.
It's discounted right now. I think it's in the dollar store.
You bought the
I think
shoes?
Dollar Tree has BBB.
You could sell them for $24,000 according to this guy on eBay that's trying to sell the same shoes. That's 24 times the investment.
Can't buy them. There's no ankle. There's no ankle support.
If anybody wants Lonzo Ball signed shoes, we have the pair that we're showing on the screen, the first edition, the wet, the drip. We've got them here, and somebody's selling them on eBay for $24,000. We'll do them for $23,500, guys. We'll give you guys a deal.
Doug is still a Lonzo Ball fanboy.
I am. I love him. I love his face. I'm thinking about getting a Lonzo Ball tattoo somewhere on my body. It means a lot to me. You know, the hype, Lonzo Ball. Whether or not he fizzled out or not,
Dude,
one of the reasons we started this hype.
Yeah, dude. One of our biggest episode, I think, is the Lonzo Ball one.
Yeah. Yeah, and C-Rad broke with him. You have him on your Facebook. I mean, for being such a hater of Lonzo Ball, I mean, go to a couple slides over. I mean, Dan hung out with him. He's got, I think it's the next slide. A couple slides. Keep going. Maybe.
Yeah, that's not me.
There you. No, maybe I didn't get it on there. But on Dan's, there he is. See, you're hanging out with them. So how are you not a big Baller Brand fan?
Big Baller Brand fan.
He's even got the number 1. Like, Lonzo, you're number 1.
Number 1.
No, that's like me. I'm number 1.
No, you're pointing at him.
No, I'm pointing at myself.
You guys are like the same height too. It's crazy.
We're not. He's like
Yeah.
a foot taller than me.
Yeah. You're almost waist level. You could really show him how much you love him.
Oh, jeez. What the?
By giving him a hug around his waist.
Jesus Christ. We're really?
Hey, we got to get wacky on episode 100, man. But yeah, if you listen to the
you
podcast,
maybe you did drink a bottle before you got here.
I should have. And then C-Rad broke with Lonzo. So, whether or not you think he sucks or not, he's got a place in Mojo Break, the hype's heart.
I still believe in him as a player, dude. I think he's gonna be pretty good. So.
Yeah. I mean, what do you think?
I don't know about top. I don't think top
obviously-
5, but he's gonna be good. Dude.
Obviously, there's something that you guys don't know about is basketball, and I know about basketball.
you know basketball.
I know basketball. This guy's a bust, dude. He'll never play a full season.
I think he will.
He'll never play. See that the bar set so low now with Lonzo is if he plays more than 50 games, it's a successful year. He'll never be healthy. He'll never be able to shoot. He won't even be starting for the Pelicans in 2 years.
Well, see, the problem with Lonzo was Luke.
Okay.
So basically, Lonzo's a Ferrari. Okay, Lonzo's a Ferrari. And they kept the Ferrari. You can't rev up a Ferrari for only 5 minutes and then put the Ferrari in the garage.
Yeah, baby.
You know about Ferraris.
Yeah.
You know about
I
Ferraris?
drink Dom P, so I automatically know about Ferraris.
Wow.
So, if you're driving a Ferrari at 150.
First you get the Dom P, then comes the Ferrari.
Yeah, and then I hang
and then you know how to coach a basketball team.
and then I hang out with Vegas Dave, and it's all good.
Jeez.
Me and Vegas Dave. I think I'm gonna start buying purses now too.
Doug, Vegas Dave, and Gary V chilling,
Yeah, that would be.
drinking Don P.
Who's more of a douchebag? My vote's me. No, I'm just kidding. No, but seriously, you got a Ferrari. You got a Ferrari. You're driving at 180, and then you rest it for 10 minutes. Comparing Lonzo, they only played him for 5 minutes. He got hurt. You take a Ferrari out, you drive at 150, you put it in the garage, and then you try to drive at 150 again. It's gonna break.
I think you're literally stealing that from LeVar.
No, I made that up myself.
I think you actually stole that from him.
I could have. Yeah, but he speaks the word. He's the dude. But anyways, yeah, Big Baller Brand stuff is selling for like $5 now, so you can get your discount on Big Baller Brand. But on the real, obviously, I was kind of joking around on some of that stuff here. But does Lonzo and Zion become a duo in the NBA? What do you think? You're saying he's a bust. C-Rad. I'm gonna move to C-Rad. Lonzo and Zion together, championships. Lonzo getting 20 assists a game. Lob City? What are we thinking?
I think they probably need one more piece, but a couple of their young guys look good too. But yeah, I'll say Lonzo and Zion's gonna be a pretty good duel. Pretty good duel.
Yeah.
It's gonna be Lob City, baby.
Do you guys think that they make it?
Do they play more than 20 games together?
Yeah.
Yeah,
82.
Yeah, no doubt.
82.
No doubt. Because, okay.
Yeah. I mean, don't forget they have Ingram, too. I mean, they took the best parts of the Lakers.
I don't know if Lonzo and Zion play on the court together more than 20 games next year. With one of them getting hurt.
I'll take that. How much you want to bet? You want to bet another bottle of Dom P?
I think we should go to a Pelicans game.
20
in New
games?
Orleans,
That's
dude.
an easy. You just might as well write me the check now for the Dom P. It was $250. So
Yeah, I'll bet
in
you.
the bank.
I'll bet you that.
Okay. All right. Yeah, more than 20 games, huh?
I'll bet you that. I'll bet you a bottle of the sparkling France wine. Is that what it is?
Moet Hennessy, New York, New York. It says.
No, I'll do that. I don't think they're gonna play on the court for more than 20 games together.
I think they're gonna play 82 games.
Okay,
together.
you want to
No.
you want to do that bet?
No, I'll do 50 safely. But you said 20, so I'm taking the 20.
I'll do double or
No, you
nothing
can't
on
change-
the
you can't
82.
change- Can't change it now. I'm going 20.
I'll give you 5-1 on 82.
We're doing 20. We're good. 20. That's easy money. That's easy money. It's like betting on the Angels or Giants to win the World Series. Easy money. But Lonzo. So yeah, we'll see. But I think we had him in the show title for like 10 shows, so we had to talk about him. If LeVar isn't in the picture, are people more hopeful for Lonzo? Is it because of LeVar that people are like, oh, screw this kid?
We're still on the segment.
Yeah, why not?
We're still going with it.
You're done with it, aren't you?
It
You're
is-
obviously past it.
It is absolutely. This show is going to be an hour and a half long because we're going to spend a half an hour on the great Lonzo Ball.
Yeah, why not? I mean,
So what are you saying about LeVar now?
Lonzo.
Is he still getting a bad rap because of his dad?
Yeah, I've just kind of gone on living my life, and I don't really care anymore.
All right, funny man, funny. All right, well, we'll move on to.
Actually, I want to know: is LeVar going to be at the Pelicans games? Is he going to be at the Smoothie King Arena?
I think so. Yeah, he said.
That's what I want to know.
He said he's going to no LA. So.
Because didn't he say that he couldn't sell his brand at the Smoothie King?
I think I said that, but he may have said
I mean,
that
you
too.
and LeVar are like the same person.
I know, yeah, we talk. We got meetings and stuff.
We talk.
But back onto the Ferrari segment, do you think they make a kit for a 2012 Camry to look like a Ferrari? Because then that'd be balling.
I don't know, but that 2020 Corvette Stingray looks like a Ferrari. and
No,
it's
but
only
you can,
60
you can
grand.
get a 1986 Fiero. I can
Yeah,
tell you right now, and
yeah,
they have.
that's
I
pimpin'.
think they have body kits that can make it look like a Ferrari.
And then they only have 2 seats, right? That was your MO.
Well,
You don't have to drive anywhere when you have 2 seats. That's it.
that is key. That is key when you're hanging out and you're 19, 20 years old, and you get a car that's only a 2-seater. Guess what you're doing? Never driving people around.
Right, exactly.
It was good. It was good. Even though gas prices were pretty cheap back then, so
a lot easier to drive around.
it was easier. It wasn't $5 a gallon.
And VGL in the chat is saying, what about LiAngelo? C-Rad, do you think LiAngelo has any hope?
No, LaMelo does, though. LaMelo will be in the NBA.
You
not
think so?
LiAngelo.
Is
Yeah.
he going to be a top 10 pick?
No, he's going to be in the NBA, though. LaMelo somehow, some way.
Is he going to play at some point with Lonzo?
I don't know if you guys have seen.
Are they going to have all
yes.
3 kids? All 3 kids are going to be in the NBA playing on?
LiAngelo's not going to be in the NBA.
No.
Dude, I don't know if you guys seen LaMelo recently. He's like hit a growth spurt. He's like tall as fuck
He is.
now.
Yeah, I saw him playing with Trae Young. He made Trae Young look small.
100 episode, we got an F-bomb. Got the first F-bomb.
We did. I didn't hear it. I didn't. Even
Did I say that? I didn't.
Yeah, it was.
No, I said he's tall as heck now.
That's what I heard. I did. Don't censor us, iTunes. All right, we'll move on to Ohtani, which, we had like 30 or 40 episodes about old Shohei. Dan, why did we talk about Shohei so much?
Oh, man. Now,
he's foaming at the mouth.
Now we're talking. We're talking about international hype. We're talking about being a player in LA, pitcher, dominant, hitter, DH, does everything. Just plays in the wrong division with the A's.
Oh, okay. Well, and the Astros.
Actually, and the Astros, and that's the issue. If they were, you could make the argument if the Angels were in the NL, we talk about them being in the playoff hunt for wild card.
Yeah, they've. I think they're like 6 games over 500 now. So, but this man's not pitching now.
Doesn't matter. He can.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. He can.
He can.
He's proven to everybody he can.
So you're still collecting him. You're still buying him.
Absolutely.
You guys in the chat still buying Shohei, or is that just last year's news?
Shohei is the long play right there. That's the long play.
So the Superfractor, the number one Superfractor that everybody would want, sold for $184,000. Is that going up now, or is that a bad investment? What do you guys think in the chat?
Well, okay, I was going to say it's a good investment, but then you got to think we're talking cardboard here.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I think the great Jose Canseco said you can't take that to the bank and cash it out, right?
You can't pay your PG&E bill with the
Shohei. Yeah. Down payment on a house. You're like, yeah, that down payment's $150,000. I got a Shohei.
$185,000 is what you said?
That's what it sold for eventually.
$185,000?
Yeah, good investment? Or
$185,000 good investment?
Yeah.
No.
No?
I had to think about it, but no. Close to a good investment.
Well, what would he need to do to double that price? What to sell this thing for $300,000, a little bit more than that? What would he need to do?
Nothing, because Trout didn't do anything yet, and he's sold for $400,000.
Trout hasn't done anything yet.
He hasn't won a championship.
Has he won a championship yet?
He's the best player of his generation.
Is he?
He's the best player.
Well, if we're talking about,
I guess championships don't matter.
So what does Shohei have to do? He has to be better than Trout to reach $400,000.
I think he'd have to win an MVP. He'd have to do something crazy in a playoff run where maybe he starts saving some games, hitting some walk-off homers. He'd have to do some pretty remarkable stuff, and they would have to win a championship.
I got some answers in the chat. Hit 70 Jacks, Max says. He would have to be World Series MVP 3 times in a row, throw multiple no-hitters.
Ooh.
He needs to get them a ring. It was a Japanese billionaire that bought it before, wasn't it? I'm not sure who bought it. It was some kind of heritage auction, I think.
I think it could go up to that, but all the stars would have to align, and it could be one season.
Yeah.
It could be one season. He could hit, 40, 50 home runs. I think he would have to do something on the mound that would be pretty remarkable as well in that
the no-hitter, perfect game.
I don't know about a no-hitter because I don't really see him being a starting pitcher when he comes back. I see him maybe coming out of the bullpen or being maybe a closer.
Yeah, you probably don't want to risk him.
But I don't think you want him going out there every 5th day and throwing 100 pitches.
Right.
But he may be a guy who can come in every once in a while, not even be your everyday closer, but be a guy who, once every 2 weeks comes in and throws 1 inning.
But like I said in some shows before, that he is not going to light up any stat categories then, because if he's pitching, he's not going to hit every day.
No, well, that's what I'm saying, though. So if he comes in and in every 2 weeks or in a playoff run, he's an extra fresh arm out of the bullpen. Now, that's where it will completely separate him from everybody else, is a playoff run. If he starts coming out of the bullpen in the World Series and starts getting a save here or there, or maybe in the ALCS gets a save here and there,
yeah,
that is something that no other player can do.
But then he wouldn't be hitting that game. That's the problem.
Maybe he was hitting. They took him out of the 7th inning. He went to the bullpen. Start warming up.
There was that Rays Red Sox thing yesterday that they got penalized for moving around their DH to a position player or something like that. I don't exactly know what happened, but I don't think you can be a DH and pitch in the same game. I don't think you can do it.
Well, I don't.
I don't know if you guys are wrong, or maybe correct me, guys, in the chat. But I don't think you can do that in the same game. Yeah, you lose a DH, then I guess he would become a hitter then.
Yeah.
I guess you could do that.
Yeah.
I guess you could do that. But I'm saying, what if he went to the NL, like he played on the Astros, or not the Astros aren't NL, sorry. Jesus Christ, I haven't even had that much to get that one wrong. But let's say he goes to the Giants, and he becomes, Mad Bum's known as probably the best hitting pitcher in the league, and he becomes a pitcher and a hitter in the same game. Does that change it? Does his stats go up there, and then the price goes up?
So you'd be able to like double switch him. You'd be able to
you could put him in the field.
Say he's playing like left field, and then in the 8th inning you bring him in to pitch,
right?
And then you throw him back out, and
then his stats go up more because he's pitching more. He's able to be a little bit more functional. I feel like in the AL he's kind of like being hindered for his, quote unquote level of.
Well, are we?
Talent.
I mean, do we know if he can play a position?
We don't. We don't know.
We don't know.
We don't know. Yeah.
Maybe
Put him
we
at
should
first, right? First is pretty easy.
Oh, you Ron Washington?
That's what I played. So easy. I am Ron Washington.
Tell him, Ron.
Or Roger Craig, baby. That's me.
Tell him, Ron.
So
It's
yeah,
easy.
I was able to meet Mr. Shohei at the Transcendent Asia party at Angel Stadium.
Only Doug met him.
We had a really great conversation, me and him, without the translator. I'm pretty fluent in Japanese.
In Japan.
So man, I sound really smart.
So only when you're in Japan you're fluent.
Yeah. We had great conversations.
When you're in Orange County.
He told me that somebody needs to buy a superfractor because it's going up to 300,000. So you guys want to contact that guy? He said he's going to do good things. Japanese Babe Ruth. So, but anyways, yeah, Shohei Ohtani.
Crickets.
Another big topic for the year. So, and we'll move on to the next topic.
Oh, you're not even going to talk about the kanji auto you got?
Well, that was cool.
Just moved on. Yeah,
that was cool.
Remember when he dropped it and kicked it on the floor?
He did at the Transcendent party. We got him. We asked him to sign in kanji, which was cool, and he dropped it and kicked it. And both Tops guys looked at me and they're like, "Do you want another one?" And I was like, "I can't be that guy. I'll just take that card." So that is it in that last photo. But trim cards has been a big topic over the year. Over the 100 episodes, and we've talked about it a couple times. So I wanted to bring it back up and. Where do you think this industry is headed? Have we forgot about the trim cards? Is it still on the rise? Have we put it in the past? What do you think?
It's been a hot topic for about 6 weeks, so I don't think we forgot about it yet. It's getting a little hot. FBI is involved.
I've heard that.
I think the Washington Post or something on one of the major newspapers did a write up on it. We'll see. Maybe somebody leaves the National in handcuffs. Is that going to happen? I mean, it's happened before. Actually, I would say it almost happens every National. There's one guy who gets taken out by the federales.
Yeah.
And maybe it'll happen this year.
Well,
Maybe it'll be multiple people.
Well,
maybe there'll be like a crazy FBI sting.
I could see that on everybody. Just arresting hundreds, like a paddy wagon, just throwing people in the paddy wagon, trimmers.
You can stay away from the group break pavilion. That'd be cool.
Well, there's nobody. Well, I can't speak for anybody else.
I'm not trying to get arrested.
Well, you don't trim cards except for. You did videotape you trimming that Bellinger, dude.
I still got it.
Oh man,
I still got it, but
you may. I don't know.
It was a joke.
You may be spending some time in the pokey.
Oh.
Yeah, you better get.
I'm not trying to get arrested on my vacation.
You might be somebody's girlfriend too. I don't know. You're not tall enough to be the man of the relationship in jail. So you may want to, I don't know. You may want to prepare for that because you did trim some cards. Sorry.
This dude's confident today, isn't he?
I don't know. It's the Dom P.
Dude's confident. He's confident.
But yeah, the Washington Post did update. Baseball card collectors suspected rampant fraud in their hobby. Now the FBI is investigating. What is the FBI investigating? They're looking at the individuals involved. What do you think? I know you don't work for the FBI.
Yeah,
but
I'm all well. Let's see. There's one thing I do know is FBI and investigating. But no, they're manipulating the market. They're counterfeiting. Doug.
But how much time could somebody do for this? Are we talking 10, 20, life? Could you be life? Be a trimmer? You're like, I'm a trimmer. I'm in here for life.
Yeah, I don't think
you don't talk about being somebody's girlfriend. That's the story you have in jail.
I don't think you want to say that on the yard. I don't think you want to go out on the yard and be like, "What are you in for?" I was trimming and cutting baseball cards. Because, I mean,
Right? This guy's like, I murdered 3 people. I could trim baseball cards. Cool. Go hang out with the nerds over there, I guess. I don't know. I mean, where do you hang out? Is there a clique at that point of trimmers?
I haven't spent much time in prison, so
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's all speculation.
You're talking to the wrong guy here, but
Yeah, the guy last year that got escorted out of the National, I guess, had a bunch. He was an idiot, for one. He had a bunch of basically forged memorabilia, and he had the prices so low that you're like, there's no way that a Ted Williams ball is like $100, or a Mickey Mantle signed jerseys was $150. He had them so low that it was just pretty much obvious. Not saying that, if he had the prices high, he probably still would have got caught, but like, it was just like so blatantly obvious that he had fake memorabilia at the prices he had them at. So got caught right away, escorted out. I don't know.
I would say there is a good chance that there is an FBI presence at the National, and I think there's a good chance, a solid chance, of somebody getting taken out in handcuffs.
Yeah. Well, there's some points in the chat. Jeff saying trimming isn't counterfeit; it's restoration.
Oh, here we go.
Can you wait till you tell the FBI to wait until Saturday when I get there? I'm trying to see that.
Here we go. This is the whole deal. Now, where do we draw the line? Do you draw the line with somebody restoring a card, maybe buffing it out, taking some fingerprints off of it, and it's a gray area where if you take a little bit off the side, you're making it better. You're restoring it. You're not altering it.
Right.
Now that's bullshit, because that's not the way it came out of the pack.
Well, S-bomb here. Man, I was.
It's
I
a
can't
BS.
believe
It's a BS bomb. That's
it
bull
was.
crap.
Bull crap.
That's bull crap.
Hamburger. It's hamburger.
That's hamburger. No, but I mean that is absolutely, if you remove any part of the card, it's now altering. You're counterfeiting the card. The card is not originally the way it came out of the pack.
So, but like,
or the box, or whatever it came out of.
But a Wander Franco Bowman Chrome Auto that has a Wander Franco fingerprint, or a guy from Topps' fingerprint, and it's basically, wiped off. That's okay.
Is
that
okay?
altering
is
too?
Is that okay with you? Are you okay with that?
I know so many people that do. I guess so. I've honestly never.
I'm gonna go down
cleaned a
saying
card.
I'm gonna be that guy. I'm a purist. I want the card that the way it came out of the pack,
Unaltered,
untouched. That's kind of the nature of the game we're in. Like, if you get something and say there's a little bit of chipping on the edge, well, that's why grading exists, to separate everybody's cards. Not every card is going to be gem. That's just the way it is. So, that's the way I think. It's probably not the popular opinion, but it is what it is.
I've honestly never wiped a card before in my life. I thought about it. I didn't even know what to get to do it. I mean, because most of the time I'm sending something into grading and I do see something on there and I'm like, maybe I could wipe that off. But I'm like, this card's like a minimum that I'm sending in. It's probably at least a $50 to $100 card. I'm like, do I want to just completely destroy the card trying this? So I don't do it. So, but I know a lot of people that are honest sellers that do wipe it off. They call it a cheesecloth or a microfiber cloth that they use to wipe any fingerprints off of it. Now, you can make the argument on that sense that maybe the breaker put his fingerprint on it, or maybe yourself grabbing it out of the pack, put a fingerprint on it. So is it okay that you put the fingerprint after and wiped it off? You see what I'm saying? So you can one could justify that.
After the fact?
But how do you know? How do you know that Wander put his fingerprint on there? I mean, unless you go to, you're like, okay, let me compare my fingerprint.
Are we talking fingerprint, or are we talking, what about if you see a streaky auto and you have a real steady hand and you try to fix the streak?
No, that's bad. Yeah,
that's bad.
That's bad.
That's the same.
100%.
That's the same thing as forging an auto, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
And I guess apparently there's a Mike Trout that just sold for a lot of money.
The fingerprint. What the hell is that sound?
the beer.
Yeah, I don't know why. There's no beer in there though.
Yeah, there is no beer in there.
Yeah, see, I drink it all.
Right before the show.
If anybody
5
wants
kegs.
I have 2 kegs at my house. If anybody wants to buy a kegerator here, that'd be greatly appreciated.
How much is that joint?
How much is a kegerator?
Yeah,
they're like $200.
Man, we could have really had fun with episode 100 if we had that.
I need it, dude. I need
keg stands.
I need to get rid of that beer, dude.
I'll buy it, dude.
You'll buy
Take it off my neck check.
You want to buy the kegerator?
Yes.
And I'd be remiss to not talk about the actual patch faking, which, that is 100% a scam. So what people do is they buy a card that's like numbered to 99. Like, let's just use Michael Jordan, for example. They buy an old Upper Deck Michael Jordan card at 99. They take out the single color patch. They probably have a Jordan jersey in their closet, or they buy one for $20. And they take out the best patch on this $20 jersey, put it in the card, take the old one out, and now you have a prime patch Jordan that sells for double or triple the amount that the original single color Jordan sold for. So there's people doing that as well. Now the manufacturers, Panini came out, and they haven't probably had the time. I know it would be a lot of energy and manpower to do this, but they came out one summit, and they said on a high end they were going to have a patch database. So that would solve that issue, is if they basically took pictures of every single RPA or any high dollar card. I guess you couldn't do it with the $3 relics because it would be too much data. But they talked about documenting all these patches so you could look and say, okay, 67 of 99. Go on their website and go, that's the right patch. I bought this from seller on eBay. I'm checking to make sure the patch matches up. They talked about doing that, but it never happened. So
You brought that up. Do you remember what summit it was?
Dude, it had to have been like 3 or 4 years ago easily.
Yeah, I know specifically what summit it was.
It was when they announced the reward points too, wasn't it?
Yeah, there was a specific year to that summit.
Well, you have a great memory, like a giraffe. What is it?
Like a giraffe?
They have good memories, right? Oh.
Like, okay.
You can take it either way. Maybe you don't remember it. You have a memory of a giraffe.
Okay. 2013. That's when they announced the Panini points.
Oh, geez.
Along
Okay.
with that. Yeah, that was
How did you remember that?
Because I remember, this is how I remember specifically, because Panini started their whole presentation with, we're going to figure it out. Don't worry about the 2013 football rookie class. It's going to be okay. There's going to be players that emerge, and we're making the products, and it's going to be great.
And we're going to do this. Yeah.
How was 2013? How was 2013 products, Doug?
Oh, they were winners. Meaning opposite of that. Losers.
No, I mean, we all need to know this. Like, every category, baseball, football, basketball, hockey, everything. The market is going to get dictated by the rookie class. And with football, you could actually pinpoint it to, it's going to get dictated by the rookie quarterback class and how they perform.
Mm-hmm. You mean Geno Smith and E.J. Manuel?
But every year we circle around this and we're like always speculating, is this going to be a good year? Is this going to be a good year? We've been doing this so long. I can tell you right now if it's going to be a good year. And the variables are very, very slim. It's only like this year with football. If Kyler Murray, Daniel Jones don't perform, it's not going to be a good rookie class.
Right.
It's not going to be a good year for the football category.
But you can kind of go against that. Last year, you had Saquon that was performing better than some of the rookies.
Saquon's a once in a 10-year talent.
You don't think
from running back.
And then since you guys been doing breaks, it's technically only been one draft year, right? Where it was technically, you could call it bad because of the quarterbacks.
2013.
Yeah.
You can make an argument that
2015
wasn't that great because you had Mariota, you had Jameis Winston, you had Sean Mannion.
It was great during that year, though.
And, I mean, you basically look right now, and Sean Mannion's the only guy who probably has a chance to be a Hall of Famer. But, no. What? Dude, you can't even.
I don't even know how to.
But
do
you
this
can't.
rap.
You can't do it. You can't do the drops if you're like 5 seconds late. There you go. You can just bruh. Yeah. Bruh. Yeah. Bruh.
Next year's football is going to
No.
be hot. Yank says should be a premium
so-
QB class.
So basically, yeah, getting back. I mean, the 15 class. I think right now, I say it every year since like 2015. I feel like I've been saying the same exact thing. It's a make or break year for both Winston and Mariota. I think Winston is gonna do it this year.
No.
I think this is the year with Bruce Arians.
I think
the
that's
quarterback-
gonna, I
the
think that's
quarterback-
going to dip below the 13 class. It's
The
gonna be,
quarterback
it's gonna be
whisperer.
terrible.
I mean, Bruce Arians is the quarterback whisperer. He is the C-Rad of pulling Luka Doncic.
Dan loves Jameis Winston for whatever reason, and he doesn't even. He doesn't even like fish. So it's crazy.
I like Mariota too. I think Mariota's a good quarterback.
And you don't like Hawaii, so I don't understand.
I don't think Mariota is a great quarterback, but I think he is a good quarterback.
He has the worst stats in the league out of all starting quarterbacks.
I think
completion rating.
You know, stats are overrated.
And he's won so many Super Bowls, so it's cool. You know, Mariota, Winston, boo. You got the Lonzo take. The 2015 quarterback class.
He's a good
besides Mannion is terrible. It's terrible.
Mariota's a good quarterback above the shoulder pads.
Chris asks, does Dan still think Baker is garbage?
I think Baker's overrated. I don't think he's garbage.
Yes, there's a difference.
I don't think he's garbage. I think he's a good quarterback. I think the hype is nowhere. It's completely blown out of proportion. I think he's a good quarterback. Do I think that the Browns are going to make the playoffs this year? They may squeak into the playoffs, maybe.
Yeah.
But I don't think they're a top 5 team or an elite team by any means. I don't think Baker Mayfield's an elite quarterback. And if he can't make that step to being an elite quarterback with Odell and having Jarvis Landry and then you're going to have Kareem Hunt in the backfield, if he can't figure it out, I don't know when Kareem Hunt's coming back.
Yeah.
What's up? They're favored to win the division.
Yeah, I can see that.
So ESPN's jumping on the hype.
Well, he had the most touchdowns than any rookie quarterback of all time. So, yes, he's predicted to have a big season this year. He got better. So, I'm all aboard. I'm all aboard. I'm all aboard the hype train.
You can't use today's game and say that it's of all time. They protect the quarterback so much, and they protect the receivers, and penalties keep drives going.
Get off my lawn, guy. He wants to go back where it's Marino, Elway, Montana, Kurt Warner.
Those were Marino, Kelly. I mean, we're talking good quarterbacks.
This guy's put up the best stats of any rookie quarterback of all time.
Well, you just said that 5 seconds ago.
I'm just reiterating because it's not like getting through that this guy surpassed all those guys we just talked about in his first year.
Okay, cool.
You know who got the best rookie auto of all time?
Joe Montana is a GOAT. Well, Tom Brady, unfortunately, is the GOAT, but yeah, Joe Montana's close.
No, who has the greatest autograph of all
Rookie
time?
autograph of all time?
Oh, Johnny Football.
Dak Prescott.
No, Johnny Football. Johnny Manziel. Money Manziel.
It's pretty nice.
It's the best. Nice. It's the best auto.
He did take a lot of time on it, but he was probably overcompensating for his lack of interest in playing football. I think that's what was happening.
I think this year Manziel actually comes back to the NFL.
Jesus. Okay. How much of this have you had?
I think Manziel makes
as a special assistant.
No, I think he actually comes back. I don't know if he starts. I don't know if he plays. But
Kaepernick's coming back.
No, Kaepernick.
And then OJ's going to come back and run.
Cap cannot come back. But I think this is the year Johnny Manziel comes back. I think he gets signed by somebody.
All right, we'll see. But it was a great lead in there for rookie quarterback autos because we had another trending topic over the last 100 episodes. And if you're just joining us, this is Hype episode 100. I don't know how we made it to 100 episodes. We barely did. I mean, we had audio that didn't work half the time. We weren't on time most of the time, but we're here. We made it to 100. We're celebrating, and we're going to have a giveaway for you guys. So stay tuned. We'll tell you how to get involved with that giveaway. So we're going to be giving away a whole case of Prism blasters. We're going to be giving away Prism Choice boxes. And we're going to have a nice contest to celebrate episode 100. And next week at the National, we're going to get in our National segment, but we're going to be doing the Mojo Sessions. We're going to have people around the industry on the show with us live from the National talking about what they're doing, talking about the company they work for. And it's going to be good. It's going to be a lot of fun. So we'll tune in next week. We're probably going to have a second channel for that, or we'll just upload it. So, but we'll clue you guys in on how we're going to do that. But one of the top trending topics over these 100 episodes we did was the Dak.
What the?
Why'd you get some little black in there?
Nah, I got like a.
Was it in there? A refund. The Dak Prescott auto pen scandal took the industry by storm, and we
got one.
What?
We still have one.
We have one. Yeah, it's near and dear to my heart. It actually looks almost exactly like that, but there's a little bit of smearing on the ink. But so for those of you who didn't know, in 2016, Dak Prescott was the hottest thing in sports. Him and Elliott together on the same team. Cowboys were most sought after in the group breaks. Everybody was chasing these guys along with Wentz and Goff, but Dak Prescott got caught using a auto pen machine, which was allegedly handed down from Tony Romo and Troy Aikman. But he figured out a way to basically, he said, hey, I ain't got no time to sign these cards, so I'm going to have this auto pen machine do my auto. Well, it got caught by Steve Grad from Beckett when they went to grade some of his cards. And Panini basically had no choice but to basically fall on the sword and reissue some of the autos with a Dak sticker on the back. So they made it okay. But there was a lot of talk. I mean, this thing was on ESPN. This thing was really, really big news at the time. And I think it pretty much got just brushed under the rug. What do you think? I mean, probably everybody that's coming into the hobby now has no idea that this went down, that a machine was signing some of Dak's autos.
Feels like it's so long ago, man. I don't think anybody does know about it. And do you?
Give you a preview.
Oh man, just ruined it. No, I mean I don't think anybody knows. But do you think there's any other players or former players or vets, rookies, that are using an auto pen? Do you think it's a possibility? Do you think Dak had the auto pen machine and was like, "Oh no, I got cut. I better." You think he threw it away?
No, he didn't care.
No,
I'm sure he still signs his fan mail.
I think he either kept it or it went to somebody else.
Right. Yeah, it probably did. Probably got Mikey White now. He's got it. He's hanging out.
Or Elliot.
But this outrage collectors, because us as collectors, we want the guy to touch the card or the sticker, and being that a machine signed it, it just basically ruined it for us, right? So it was a big ordeal, and there was a few others that got caught in the auto pen scandal, which were huge autographs to chase out of Panini Country Music. Florida Georgia Line autos were allegedly basically auto penned as well.
Where are they at?
Probably torn.
No, I mean, are they still relevant?
Yes.
Yeah,
They were. They were like
totally.
They were at one point probably one of the biggest acts in the country.
They're still one of the biggest.
They're high on Loving You.
No, dude, that song does suck.
Let's take a cruise.
But that song's like what, 4 or 5 years old?
Cruise is old. Yeah.
They had one
No,
of the
not
biggest hits
Cruise.
last
The
year.
other one.
Holy, yeah. There's a
Actually, it was this year.
They had a couple hits this year.
That BB Rexa song.
Oh
with
yeah,
them.
yeah. They had the BB Rexa song.
They made a little crossover. They did. Didn't they do that song "Cruise" with Nelly?
They did. Yeah, giving him some more fame.
They're still huge, Dan.
Are they? They're still legit, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was all Chris Stapleton now in country music.
Oh, Shawnee says that he was at the Panini Redemption line last year at the National and watched someone try to trade a Dak Prism Redemption. She flipped out when Panini said no. Oh, yeah, I remember that story.
Oh,
yeah, because it was actually somebody on Twitter that tweets a lot. I think she used to be a breaker. But they were like kind of in the controversy, and I don't think they had a plan for it yet, right, at the time. So
Somewhere in northern Florida, southern Georgia.
That's where they are.
That's where they are.
Right on the line there.
Oh.
Yeah, Captain Obvious, right? Oh, man. But, so auto pen scandal took the industry by storm, had us questioning all of our autos for a minute there. But it quickly went under the rug. I mean, it was like it went from people saying, I'm never buying Panini again. And then, those same people are trying to chase Mahomes in the following year. So, it really didn't matter.
It helped that his auto
16,
actually looks
right?
like that, too.
What's that?
That was 16, right?
2016.
16.
So you had the 17-18 basketball rookie class after that.
Yep.
I think that's where really, really people forgot. They're like, the Dak Prescott auto pen, yeah, that's terrible. Lonzo Ball?
Yeah. Well, I think this happened, if I remember correctly.
Jason Tatum?
It was one of our first episodes. It was probably episode 4 or episode 5 because it was the off season. So it was about this time, actually. And it was the redemptions that were getting fulfilled. So it was in the off season that these Prism redemptions were getting fulfilled. And I think one of the first gold vinyls, as you can see on the right, was turned into Beckett. And obviously right away, Beckett was like, no. So they had to come out and make a statement. And, to get Panini's back, Panini does have these players sign an affidavit that when they turn in these cards, that this is them signing. So, yes, Panini's quality control should have probably looked at him and said, these don't look right, but I don't know who's in charge of that quality control. But Panini can't go after Dak because Dak, if they go after Dak, and I'll let you say your piece. You say this all the time.
Yeah.
If they basically went after Dak, then all the other players aren't going to want to sign with Panini.
Yeah, anybody in the NFLPA, I mean, it's a fraternity. They're not going to be like, so-and-so company just sued my buddy. I'm not going to jump on board and help them out and sign autographs. You're basically, I mean,
The players have control.
you're jeopardizing your whole brand and your whole company if you go after the Players Association or a member of the Players Association.
You're going to hit that bad rep out.
You're basically going to be completely alienated. The PA is not going to help you out.
Yeah.
And the players are definitely not going to be on board.
Right.
So you can't do that. I said it when this actually happened that Panini faced it head on. They did the correct thing. They contacted Dak. They had Dak re-sign the autos. They had Dak put a hologram on the back of those cards to basically say this is a Dak Prescott auto. You see a couple other players. I think Emmitt Smith has also a hologram that he uses. And who's the racer? Is it that I'm thinking of?
Dale Earnhardt.
Dale Earnhardt.
Yeah, he has a
also,
sticker too.
Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Bonds,
also
Kobe.
has Kobe, Bonds. So I think the way they handled it was, I mean, you got to think about how much of a mess it is logistically from Panini to have to deal with this. This is not something that they think about. And they're like, we need to figure out what our recourse is if something like this does happen.
Right. But let's face it. I mean, we said it back then. Unfortunately, Panini needs these players more than these players need Panini. I mean, Dak was what, a second-round pick, I think, if I remember correctly.
Third round pick.
Third round. So Panini tiers these guys on their signing. So the first overall pick gets X amount of dollars worth of each auto. Let's just say he gets $40 per auto. The second overall pick gets less, and it tiers all the way down. So the third round pick is probably getting like $9, $10 an auto, let's just say, in comparison to somebody that's getting $40 an auto. So, and that deal usually goes through the whole year. So Dak started taking off. He took over Tony Romo's job, and he got a $20 million sponsorship or something like that from Adidas, but he still has this contract for Panini that's giving him $8, $10 an auto, but he's like, why do I need this anymore? So he was probably like, whatever, try to figure out a way for me to sign.
That's kind of what happens when you grow up and you become an adult. You sign contracts sometimes,
but you have to, and you have to fulfill them.
You got to fulfill them. So I mean, let's basically, Dak needs to figure it out and get done with his autographs, get done with his contract, and then move on. And then if you're basically like, I never want to do that again, you don't have to do it again.
Well, I think it becomes prioritizing time, right? So he's in the offseason. He's obviously got to keep up his physique. He's got to stay in shape, so he's got his trainer training him. He's got these appearances he's got to make. He's got the Adidas, fulfillment he has to do. So he's prioritizing what's making him the most money. So he's probably like, I know I signed that contract, but I'll get to it when I get to it. I didn't get to it today. I didn't get to it tomorrow. I didn't get to it on Friday. When am I going to get to this? His agent's probably like, Panini's calling. They have all these redemptions. What do you want me to do? And I'm not saying that's right, but I'm just saying things happen. These guys sign before training camp. They sign from Panini, and they don't – I mean, you break out, and now you're worth millions of dollars. You almost feel like you're getting cheated that you signed that contract, probably. That's probably what some of these guys think. That's why Julio Jones didn't sign the rest of his cards.
What about all the guys who sign these rookie premier contracts for autographs throughout the year, and some of them don't even make the team? They're still getting paid.
Right. Yeah. It works both ways. Yeah,
and those guys.
Taj Boyd probably still living off of his 2013 Panini money.
Ah, man, love Taj Boyd though.
Good guy.
Good guy.
Or Clemson appearances. Yank Pat says, wonder how much Brady gets per auto. I would say $150 to $200.
Ooh, I think it's more than that.
You think it's more than that?
I think it's more than that. I would say Brady's probably in the $400 to $600 range per auto.
And somebody mentioned Lulu. We probably should have had Lulu on the topic list today because we did talk about Luka a lot. And it's in regards to his mom possibly signing, which we brought up. We were one of the first to break that.
I don't know that.
We were one of the first. No, we said it was a possibility, right?
You don't know that.
But what I want to do going forward is, I don't know, somebody this is kind of weird, but if somebody's in Dallas or we need to see an auto of hers to rule her out. Like, that would be some investigative reporting there. Is like walking up to her, everybody knows what she looks like, and say, can you sign this for me?
Wait a second here. So you want some random dude or person to go up to
Kramer Bob, shout out on that one,
who they think maybe Luka's mom.
Well, it's pretty obvious who his mom is.
Okay. Regardless,
yeah,
that's going to be a heck of an icebreaker to go. Hey, are you Luka's mom? Can I get you to sign an autograph for me?
Yeah.
Yeah, that ain't weird.
Or
That's cool, man.
have
Awesome.
have your kid.
That's how you get kicked out of the arena right there.
No, get your kid to do it. Like, 10-year-old or younger. Say, I really look up to you as Luca's mom. I want my mom to be like you.
I nominate Doug. I nominate Doug to do this. I don't think it'll be weird or awkward at all. I think you should do that.
I should.
You should.
No, I can't do it. I can't pull that off. It has to be a kid to go up and ask her for her autograph. And then we can look at it. We can get forensics and handwriting analysis.
How about
we can come to a conclusion.
How about we do this? How about we do this and just go, hey, the 1920 rookie class is coming out. Why don't we just start collecting Zion and move on with our lives?
Well, we could do that.
Because that's what's going to happen.
could.
That is what is going to happen.
Mike T says only if she puts her number on there. Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
Yeah. Biggest Dallas conspiracy theory since JFK. Well, yeah, maybe. That's according to Sim there, Simon. But, hey, that's the only way. I mean, because Upper Deck. So here's the weird thing. Upper Deck had him sign the signature kicks, and they videotaped it, right? And you could see that it had the Lulu, like an earlier Lulu, right? But then they have Lulu autos in the set that are like the Lulu autos from Panini too. So I don't know. I'm not saying it is different that he has like 3 or 4 different autos.
The thing is that we don't know, so
we don't know.
We don't know, so we're gonna have to assume that those autos are legit.
Luca's mom.
I'm sorry.
Got it going on. Luca's. Yeah, that's a good drop there, David. What band is that? Is that Bowling for Soup?
I think it's Bowling for Soup.
Ooh, that was quick. Give me some trivia. Let's do it. Well, we had an episode, and this is an update to the episode. It was the best phrases in life. We're not just talking about cards. We have our favorite phrases in cards. Obviously, Mojo's our favorite phrase, even though a lot of people hate it. But you got PC. You got your own lingo when it comes to cards. And we had an episode. I don't even remember what it was, but we talked about popular phrases. We talked about meat on the bone. We talked about game changing. But I think the one that's been trending lately is hashtag LMBL, which is living my best life. And, Dan's really taken a liking to it. After, his Cancun trip, I think he was going to get a tattoo on his back.
Living my best life.
Living his best life. Tell us how much you love the phrase, living my best life.
Dude, this segment sucks.
Oh, it's Fountains of Wayne. I was close.
Fountains of Wayne. Ooh. Bowling for Soup had some good jams, though. Living my best life. Okay.
Living my best life.
I'm doing the best I ever
I gotta do this.
I'm doing the best I ever did.
I gotta do this and not slip and cuss because that's very
Props
difficult.
to Al and Dave for correcting Fountains of Wayne. Sorry, go ahead.
Fountains of Wayne. I think that was their only hit, though.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was.
It was.
Living my best life. If you gotta say it, it means before you said it, what were you doing?
Living your worst life? Living.
But you were you weren't trying. You're just like, I'm just waking up, just mailing it in, right?
Yeah.
I hate that phrase. That actually is the worst phrase of all catchphrases.
All time, huh?
Of all time.
Wow. Okay.
Like of all time.
I don't know about all that, man.
No, it is. YOLO, so much better.
Oh, so you getting YOLO credit?
YOLO. YOLO's funny. YOLO, I can get down with YOLO.
So, if somebody's like, wow, Dan, you're going on that roller coaster, you're not going to be like, living my best life.
No.
You're going to be like, YOLO.
I'd be like, because I had to say living my best life. So that means when I was in line, I was like, shit, I suck. I'm just sucking at life right now.
Is anybody out there saying living my worst life?
Well, the opposite of that would be before you said that, I guess you theoretically would be living your best life. So,
could be, yeah.
Okay.
It's motivational, right? I mean, it's like out there.
It's not. It's dumb. Don't say it. Move on.
Does it help you, Dan, to know that this came from a stand-up comedian, this phrase?
What stand-up comedian?
He came out with a song called Living My Best Life, and it was kind of like a meme for a while. It's like a joke because he's a stand-up comedian. It's like a joke song, and then it kind of took off from there. It really started from him. A little Duval.
No, it doesn't make it better because the way people use it, they ruined it. If it was supposed to be funny, it's not funny. It's sad.
It's hella funny, dude.
Hella sad. And sad, that's an acronym I can get behind.
See, I would actually like it. I would be okay with it because you can go on Twitter, and I just learned this the other day because we were talking about this. is you can do hashtag LMBL, and it's a movement now. But it's everybody taking pictures with their Dom P or at the beach or, got a new
Dom
car.
P, baby, Dom
I think
P.
somebody should take this moniker
Cheers. Living my best
and be
life.
like, changing a diaper.
Take it back, C-Rad.
No. Listen. You should do something really that sucks.
That's another
and
one.
then put
You know what? That's another one that drives me crazy when you're talking and somebody says, listen.
Open your ears up.
Listen.
Give me the floor.
You are giving me no choice. There's just garbage coming out of your mouth. And my ears are they're attached to my head.
I like to think my points aren't garbage.
I would love to turn my ears off.
I think you should. I mean, I do. But I'm saying, what if somebody took living my best life and incorporate it with just doing a bunch of shitty stuff, like changing my kid's diaper, living my best life, like that? See, that's what somebody should do.
And that basically summarizes the whole phrase
because everybody's just showing the fun stuff in their lives, so they're only living their best life on the Saturday and Sunday.
People think it's all relative because what people think is fun, I may not think is fun, or you may not think is fun.
Right?
It's all relative.
But nobody puts like, I'm out here in the yard cleaning up the dog poop for my dog, living my best life.
Maybe people enjoy that. Getting some rays, getting some vitamin D.
You think people enjoy picking up dog poop?
I don't know. I don't own a dog.
I had a whole backyard. I
don't own a dog, and that's probably one of the main reasons.
All right, you talk about having a sink full of dishes, living your best life. You should tweet it out, like all the dirty dishes. See, that would be going against it.
But am I preparing to clean the dishes?
Yeah, you're ready to do it. I'm living my best life.
That's the thing. People, it's so dumb that people can be like, I enjoy doing this. I'm cleaning my house. I'm living my best life.
Let's say that's like, I busted a case of Replay, living my best life.
Replay's pretty good value at the price point it is right now.
At $200, living my best life.
Dude, could you stop saying it? Could you? Are you trying to break a record of how many times you could say the phrase?
I'm trying to. Yeah, I'm really trying to squeeze it in.
You actually, I think you've said it back to back to back to back.
Living my best life. Living my best life. I'm doing the best I ever did. But no, I'm saying, use it ironically, and Slugger gets it, and just do put it on the crappiest stuff that you could possibly do, because to do the good stuff in life, you got to do the crappy stuff in life too, right? So why are you only living your best life when you're doing the fun stuff?
I just do fun.
You're not living your best life when you're cleaning up dog poop.
I just do
when
fun
you're cooking
stuff.
dinner.
I don't own a dog. I don't care.
When you're sick as shit for like a week and you're like, that's not living your best life. It's all part of it. It's all relative.
Next slide.
Living my best life.
Next slide.
Well, you could be living your best life at the National in Chicago.
Oh, Jesus.
The 40th annual National in Chicago, Rosemont, is happening next week. It's still not too late to book your flight, your hotel, and come hang out with us. We're going to be there Wednesday through Sunday hanging out. We got a lot of stuff going on. We've got breaks that have silver packs. You can check the site out for that. I think we have a few super VIP packs left, and we're also going to be putting up some regular VIP packs. So I want to talk a little bit about what the manufacturers got going on. Panini really hasn't released anything yet, so we're not going to talk about them on this show. We'll probably talk about them on Wednesday at the National. We'll figure out what they're doing for silver packs, maybe have initial VIP signers. But Topps did release their stuff, what they're doing at the National. And there was a few things I stole from Shep's All About the Card. So listen to All About the Card podcast. He did a little article. I was lazy this morning putting this together, and I stole a little snippet from him, and that's coming up. But they're doing the Bowman packs again. So the info here is similar to last year's program for collectors to get the NSC exclusive Bowman redemption packs. They will have to purchase the hobby boxes from a dealer at the National, receive a specifically marked sticker, and then bring it to the Topps booth with a sealed box to redeem for a pack. The pack contains 4 exclusive Bowman cards with a chance at autographs. So they're super rare cards. They're Bowman cards, and they'll have autos. The autos usually do pretty well. And you can buy from Steel City, Blowouts, DNA, David Adams Card World, and there's probably another one.
You can buy it from Adam Dave?
Adam Dave, yeah. You can get it from Adam Dave. And there's probably a couple more than
Atlanta,
Steel City.
Atlanta Sports Cards,
maybe Atlanta, but they'll probably have the list. But here's the breakdown. So these are per box, how many packs you're going to get. So you got, I'm not going to read all of them, but like MLS Soccer, you bring that to the booth with a sticker from Blowout or DA, wherever you buy from. You get 1 pack. You get 1 pack for Inception. You get 1 pack for Heritage, 1 pack for Gypsy Queen, Finest Baseball, all the way down to, if you could buy Undisputed, you get 2 packs. If you buy Bundesliga, Museum Soccer,
What was
you
that?
get.
What was that again?
I
Was
don't know.
that product?
I don't know what I said. Something there.
What?
Pam. Is there an N in there? You buy Museum Soccer, basically, and you get 2 packs. Definitive get 2 packs. Bowman Baseball Jumbos 2 packs. So you can kind of, figure out what's the best bang for your buck. I kind of like the Series 1 Jumbo or the Series 2 Jumbo. You get 2 packs because you can get some key rookie cards. You get the 3 hits. Get a lot of cards for like, 100-ish a box. Get 2 Bowman packs.
Go Series 2. Series 2 have the they have the Vlad rookies.
Right, they have the Vlad. You get a couple of them a box, right? So you can grade those. You probably won't do too bad, and you got the extra packs. I think that's a good strategy. Now, I reached out to Topps, and I'm going to see if they tweeted back.
I was going to say you may want to go to the convention center right now and start lining up for this. Because
right now.
this is probably one of the most popular promotions that go on at the National. And the line is, as soon as they open up, I mean, people are literally lining up for this every day. It's the first thing they do.
Who the big chase now?
So this is one of the best
Vlad
promotions.
in Series 2, yeah. Yeah, these, and then I think there was somebody last year, I think Kid Mikey got a Ohtani, number to 5 that he had out of there, right? A rookie auto that he got.
Yep.
He got it slabbed on site too. So, and he did pretty well with that. So yeah, I like Series 2, and I just got confirmation from Topps. So I tweeted out Topps, and in prior years, I think the first year they did it, they made us open up an entire case of Jumbo there. So they want you to open it up so that you can't just keep coming back. So I guess what they're doing this year, in order to save some time, and I'll read directly from what Topps said, is you basically have to
They're going to cut the cellophane.
they have to take the shrink wrap off. So you don't have to open all the packs there, so that'll save people time.
So the
but
line's gonna go a lot faster.
the line will go a lot faster. So, but
Now people are just gonna resell that joint though.
I would say, if you're gonna do it, give yourself a couple hours to get through the whole process.
yeah. Line up early. I know people line up way early.
Oh yeah, every year there's usually a line past our booth every morning for it. I'm always like, what are people lining up for? And it's always the Topps
The Bowman promotion. Blech. But look at Undisputed, which comes out that week, right? You could actually, just to give you guys a tip, I think somebody did this one year. And so Undisputed comes in, and it's in 4 mini boxes. So if you're looking at trying to kind of get a come up in a sense, you could cut the wrapping off, sell the mini boxes, and get the packs for free in a sense. So that'd probably be one of the best deals out there, right?
WWE Undisputed?
Well, Museum Soccer may come in the same pack configuration. And then Finest Baseball, you have 2 mini boxes.
Yeah, I don't know if they're going to make you cut it. Well, I guess you got Museum Collection Baseball, too. I guess it all depends on how much Undisputed WWE is compared to Museum Baseball.
They may
Doug, you just gave the game.
They may make you open
Yeah,
up.
good.
They may actually slice.
Yeah, I
up
don't
in
want to
the-
speak for them
No,
by
no,
saying, but it's worth a shot.
But you're trying to screw the system. You're trying
No,
to
people are paying money for these boxes anyway, right?
Yeah, but you're trying to double dip.
I think Topps and Blowout and DA would love me promoting WWE Undisputed right now.
No, but I think
The
you're trying.
game is
I
to
think,
be sold,
I think you're
not
trying
told.
to. I think you're trying to double dip the process, man. Like just do it how it's intended. Go there, open up your boxes,
No, you
Get-
can't
get
open
your-
it. They take the cellophane off.
take the cellophane off, and then enjoy your WWE Undisputed mini boxes.
Frost
Enjoy
yourselves.
them. Enjoy them.
Enjoy yourself.
Enjoy them.
No, I'm just saying. I mean, that would be a way to, if you're on a budget and you're trying to just get the Bowman packs, you might be able to recop 90% of your museum box.
Really? You think that you'd be able to get 90% out of your 4 mini boxes?
You might be able to make a profit.
Would you be willing to pay 90% of retail if somebody came up and said, "Hey, I got 4 mini boxes of museum collection"?
No, people sell mini boxes on eBay all the time, as long as it's not tampered with. I expect everybody to be honest here, but I'm
Don't-
saying.
Don't try to come up. Just everybody.
I was gonna buy
everybody
WWE.
play,
I was gonna
on me
buy
already.
WWE
play by
Undisputed
the-
anyways.
play by the rules.
That's what I was gonna buy.
Play by the
anyways.
rules.
I was gonna buy WWE Undisputed
Tops
anyways.
Tops doesn't have to do this promotion. You're gonna ruin it for everybody.
I'm gonna-
You're gonna ruin it for everybody.
It's
This
my
is-
money.
And here's a phrase I like. This is why we can't have nice things.
Hey, I'm just trying to help the collector here. I'm not going to have time to do this, but I'm saying I'm sure DA, Steel City are going to appreciate selling WWE Undisputed. I didn't say to do it with Museum Collection Baseball.
Everybody go
That's
buy
a
WWE.
seller.
But you did
Undisputed,
say to
son.
do it with
Live
WWE
your best
Undisputed.
life.
Yeah, living my
Buy
best life.
Undisputed.
Yeah, just like living the C-Red lives, doing the Lulus. You know? That's how we do it around here. You live your best life.
That's how
You-
you're. Dude, shut up. Shut up.
Hunter Green is living his best life.
Yeah, look at Hunter Green. That smile says living my best life. So Hunter Green's going to be signing at the Topps booth, and it's limited to the first 100 people per day. So I can only imagine that line for the second overall pick. But from 2 to 3 Friday, and from Saturday 11 to noon, you can go get a free autograph of Hunter Green if you're the first 100 people to stand in line there. So
Line up early.
yeah, line up early. Got to get there. Maybe you have to do the the Black Friday thing and camp out and just sleep there overnight. I don't know if they'll let you stay in the National, but you may try. So you get a Hunter Green auto, and they have Graham Elliott coming. Famously a famous chef. He's on a show with Aisha Curry. He makes good food apparently.
He's done a ton of shows with Gordon Ramsay too.
He's going to be there Saturday from 2:30 to 3:30 p.m. At the Topps booth.
I don't know him. I don't know who he is.
He makes food. So
he makes food or he cooks food?
He cooks food, which if I'm going to stand in line for this dude, I think I want a steak out of it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want an autograph. I'm going to be hungry. I'm hungry right now. I didn't even eat anything. Graham Elliott specialty dish I think I'd be into, Especially the national food. The national food is, like 2 stars. I mean, you got your nachos and your cheeseburgers.
The whatever Mexican cuisine we had last time at the
they just said Mexican on it?
Yeah.
it was a booth that just said Mexican. I couldn't figure out why a lot of Latin people were lining up there. I don't know.
I actually took a picture of that. Kind of sums up Cleveland Mexican cuisine.
Yeah.
Wouldn't fly here in the Bay.
No. It'd be like protest. Doug says, will Hunter Green autograph cards of Hunter Green from the A's from back in the day? Maybe. That'd be pretty funny, though. It might be a story. Might be worth a shot. Looks like his heart's about to explode. Is that Graham Elliott? Probably. I think he's a little skinnier than that photo now. I think he's lost a little bit of weight. So Topps will have a Q&A as well. For the last several years, Topps has had a question and answer session with its executives. Collectors can come to the event, ask their burning questions, which will mainly be about redemptions. While food and drinks are being served, sign up at the Topps booth because there's a limited amount of seats available, and that is Thursday from 6 to 7:30 p.m. So if you want to ask them why they did this, why they did that, or what do they have planned, that's the place to be.
That's a good event to go to. Go to that one. That's a good one.
We never do it. I don't know why. Why do we not do it?
We're busy.
We're working.
We're working. We're working. We're doing what we got to do at the breaker booth, and there's a lot going on. But that is, if I was free between 6 and 7:30 on Thursday, that's where I would be. I'd be there.
Yeah, I'm thinking about doing it. So, Sparty says he has a Barry Bonds print. What? The GOAT? It was just his birthday yesterday. That's awesome, dude.
I'm surprised we're not hang out. I'm actually surprised we're not singing "Happy Birthday" to Barry.
Oh, you know what? Don't tempt me. It was yesterday. If we did the show yesterday, it would have been a Barry Bonds show. I mean, for the GOAT. Pack Wars are back. Get your earplugs. Alan Nars is going to do Pack Wars, which is kind of crazy. You never know that one man could hit so many high decibels until you hear Alan Nars conducting the Pack Wars. I mean, you could be on the other side of the show and you hear Alan Nars' voice. It's crazy, but he does a great job of creating excitement. I'm not ripping on him. I'm just saying it's a lively event. You have to come to the Topps booth at the designated times to see the show schedule for your chance to win a Topps prizes. So he's going to be conducting Pack Wars at the National. So find out about that. It's an event. I mean, there's people that are putting their kids on their shoulders and jumping up and down. I mean, you would act like they're giving away $1 million, how people act out there. It's something to be seen.
It is.
I'm going to try to record it because it's like you're just trying to live your life, live your best life. And, you got this like just loud screaming and chaos going on at the Topps booth. And it's Alan Nars doing his thing. What do you think about Alan Nars doing the Pack Wars?
I like Alan Nars.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
I like
he
him.
is a good dude.
I like him a lot. He's a good dude.
Yeah. Yeah, he's one of those guys that's living his best life. So they're also going to be doing case breaks. So if you ever want to learn more about case breaks, here's your chance. Which, if you're tuning in here, I'm sure you guys know about case breaks. Topps will host several case breakers at booth throughout the show. I think we're going to be there. I don't know. We have their agent talking to our agent, and we're inking a deal. We may have an exclusive. We may not be there at all. I don't know.
We will. Actually, we will be there. We will be there at the Topps booth breaking something, but I don't know exactly what?
Are you doing a Scott Stapp impression right now?
At the moment, I'm just trying to.
From Creed?
Yeah. With arms wide open.
Because there's a hunger. Anyways, but yeah, so case breaks. And I think they're doing them for free. They'll probably post more info. I don't want to speak out of turn.
we may have something really cool going down at the Topps booth, but the details are still being worked out. And but we will be doing some type of box break, case break, something at Topps. So
Man,
stay tuned.
Chris, you haven't got your Method Man redemption? What the hell's Method Man doing?
Hey, I got a question. At the Nationals, because I've never been there, are there people there like that set up like sellers? Are they like selling wrestling stuff there?
Everything.
What do you mean wrestling stuff?
Like wrestling memorabilia?
Oh, yeah.
Like
Yeah, you can find
championship belts?
No, not necessarily. Just like no, I guess so, but other.
There'll be a wrestling.
Guys there?
Mainly cards, probably.
Yeah,
but
I mean, but what are you looking for, C-Rad?
yeah.
Heartbreak
Oh.
Kid.
Yep.
Yeah, used Speedos.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Used boot?
Yeah,
You don't.
probably.
You guys don't understand how hard it is to find that stuff.
Steroid
it's
needle.
impossible.
It'll be there.
Yeah, it will.
Actually,
Seriously.
if you can't find it there,
It doesn't exist.
it doesn't exist.
Yeah, simple. And that's what we should drive home to you guys that are thinking about going. Like, for one, the admission is cheap. I mean, look at their website. I believe it's like $20 or less to get in each day. You can buy the whole package for the weekend. It's cheap to get in. Even if you don't go in and spend any money, you just walk around and you're in amazement of all this crazy memorabilia, all the cards under the sun, Panini Topps doing their thing. Like, if you were on a budget, you could probably get away getting enough free stuff to pretty much fund your trip. I mean, I know there's several people that do that. They basically fund their trip by getting free stuff, selling it, or, you can get cash deals on some cards, turn around and sell them. I mean, if you're trying to fund your trip, if it's like the issue of getting there is lack of funds, you could probably find a way to make up those funds to get there. That's all I'm saying. Now, if you got prior commitments, you can't get out of work, I understand that. But go. It's in Chicago. It's centrally located. You got to make it down.
Chicago is at least the places that we've been, Chicago is probably the best place to have the National. This is going to be the biggest National that we've ever been a part of.
Yeah, it will.
No doubt. I think there's usually around 50,000 people who come through in the 4 days.
Mm-hmm.
I'm expecting probably 60,
It's going to be record numbers, I think.
It'll be. It may never get bigger than this. This may be it.
Yeah.
This may be it.
Maybe the National of a lifetime, really.
Because next year it goes to Atlantic City, and we'll see. I'll give I have no choice to give Atlantic City another try.
But yeah, Rosemont.
But,
and just the area of Rosemont, as long as you get, probably the two main hotels that are right across the street probably are booked up at this point.
No, but there's the Aloft that's across the street.
It's right down, yeah.
And there's enough hotels in that area within walking distance that I think you could still book a hotel.
Yeah.
And you could definitely still book a flight. And
there's, I just got hip to, I believe it's Card Collector 2 on Instagram is having a huge trade night. I don't know where it's at, but it's happening Thursday. So if you're in there on Thursday, I think Panini's sponsoring the event. A few other people are sponsoring the event. I want to go down.
It's good information there.
What's that?
You just told people there's something going down. It's really cool. I don't know where it's at.
Well, I'm just trying to get people
I was not invited.
I'm just trying to get people to go to Card Collector 2's Instagram. So Card Collector 2 on Instagram.
Are they putting the location?
They will. I'm sure they will.
But don't you have to be invited?
I don't think so, man. I think
You
they have it.
show up?
Just hey, I'm driving people to their Instagram. They didn't even tell me to do this. I'm just saying. I'm thinking about going. I've got some cards I want to trade. I think I'm going to take all these Sean Mannions and try to trade them with folks out there. So any Viking fans that want to trade for Sean Mannion for Jimmy Garoppolo, we'll do it. We'll get it done.
I'll trade you some Jimmy Garoppolo for some Sean Mannion.
I'm just kidding. We're not trading anything. But,
Nothing. The Mannions are untouchable.
But
people come into the shop all the time and they're just like, man, what do I got to give you for these Sean Mannions? And I'm all, don't even look at them.
It's priceless.
Don't even look at them.
Don't even look at it.
Untouchable.
Untouchable. Touchable. All right, so yeah, and then Leafs got some stuff going on. So they have 4 cards in their VIP bag, which if you're a VIP of the National itself, which is a higher level, you get some autograph signers. They have 4 cards that are Harrison Ford, Steph Curry, Wander Franco, and Kyler Murray. They're doing redemption programs at their booth. So you open a box of Leaf in the Game Sports or Leaf Pop Century, and you receive 1 pack of 1992 Leaf metal cards. So it's the 1992 design. case level, if you open a case of the same product and receive 1 pack of 1992 Leaf Metal cards plus a 1-of-1 autograph card. Program 3, 2019 Leaf Metal All-American Bowl football. Open a case of the product and receive 2019 Sports Collectors Convention bonus box. 12 autograph boxes, and there's only 50 boxes. So that's Brian Gray's initial stuff. I'm sure he's going to have some fun games going on, but he's always got some interesting stuff, and there's always value in Leaf products. So you can go by their booth. It looks like it's 864. It's probably going to be next to all the manufacturers.
Yeah.
So
and getting to Sparty, it is 5 days, but Wednesday I think it's only open 4 to 8, and it's only if you have the VIP pass. I think.
yeah.
I don't think you can get in with the regular pass. You need the VIP entrance to get in for they call it the preview day is Wednesday.
Right. Yep. Yeah, and hopefully we won't be taking a shower with a water bottle this year. I think we're okay. I think we're at the DoubleTree, right? So I think the DoubleTree's got running water.
Two
Wait,
trees.
what? I
Two
gotta
trees.
take a shower with water bottles.
Well, that's what we had to do last year. I think we're good now, though.
2 trees.
All right, so we're gonna
Yeah,
kind
I
of.
was thugging it out last year.
We were. Yeah, we were sleeping in boxes and washing ourselves with water bottles.
Actually, our Airbnb was dope. The Airbnb was dope. Mm-hmm. The slight issue was the water being turned off one day.
Yeah. It's just they didn't pay their bill. It wasn't on us.
No, it's not the bill.
It was a city.
They
It was
didn't.
a city
They
rule.
didn't upgrade their meter.
Yeah.
And just so happens, the days that we were staying there was the last notice, and they were like, "That's it. You don't change the meter, water's off."
Right. So let's talk a little bit about what we're doing at the National. And also, I kind of put out, if you're not friends, if you're not part of us, fans of Mojo Break on Facebook, add yourself now. We may do something in the evening, maybe like some kind of impromptu trade night or impromptu have a few drinks with us type thing. I'm just trying to get a scope of
Probably
who's going to be there.
Probably the latter. Than
Yeah,
the
the latter.
first day.
Yes. Yeah, come out and have a drink with us. We'll talk and hang out. We want to meet you guys. So, but 2019 Chicago plans for us. We're gonna be doing free breaks. We're gonna be giving out free shirts. So, got a few things in the next slide of what we're doing for the National. So here's our free break schedule. So it's first come, first serve. So we got this unique program going on. Starting Wednesday, we're going to be doing box breaks, and they're absolutely free. All you got to do is come up and talk to one of our brand ambassadors and sign an iPad with your email and maybe some other information. And we basically give you a card. Not only is going to have a nice coupon code on it, but it's going to have a team scratcher on the back. So you get to scratch off the scratcher, see what team you have in the box break, come back at that time. So like say you're getting into the baseball box break on Wednesday, come back. Maybe you got the Nationals, maybe you hit a Juan Soto, maybe you have the Blue Jays, maybe you hit a Vlad Guerrero, all free. So we're doing looks like over 10 box breaks throughout the course of the week. So first come, first serve. We're going to sign them up as people come in and do these free breaks, which is awesome. So just, kind of like, hey, give us a shot. We're going to give you guys some free breaks. Come hang out with us and get a chance of walking away with, hey, maybe we pull a superfractor or maybe we pull a bat knob or something for free. We're also going to have free shirts. I think we only have about 300 or probably only 250 now with all of our VIP packages. It's a Chicago-themed shirt exclusive in the National. If anybody's ever had a Panini shirt, it's the same manufacturer that makes a Panini shirt. It's a nice, really thin material, breathable fiber. It's an awesome shirt, and
Feels
it's,
great to wear it.
It does. It's makes you feel all warm and fuzzy inside, and make you feel like you're living your best life.
It's just a T-shirt.
It's
just a
no,
T-shirt.
it's a
regular.
great T-shirt.
It covers up the top part of your body.
That feels good, man.
It does. Yeah, it's.
I like the model.
That's me. I
Is
took
that
a
you?
Photo, yeah.
Is that you?
Yeah, I did the face app. I did it. Yeah, I did the 10 years prior as opposed to being older on that one. So, but yeah, so come and those are first come, first serve on the shirts as well. So we got that going on. And for you guys that can't make the National, or even if you're going to the National, we're doing a huge giveaway. We have 80 prizes. So any break, it started on Monday, any break from now until August 5th that you get into, you get an entry into the grand prize giveaway. And there's 80 prizes. The big prize is a 2020 National VIP vacation package. Basically, if you're a domestic customer, we will fly you out to the National from wherever you are at for Thursday or for Friday, Saturday, and you'll fly back Sunday. We'll pay for all that. And you get to, free entry into the National, and more importantly, entry into the VIP party. Sparty will tell you about that one. He was there last year. We had David, who won it last year. He was hanging out with the with these models that Panini had out there. You
Whoa.
get all the silver packs.
Brand ambassadors,
Brand ambassadors.
Brand
You can see the
ambassadors.
picture on our Instagram. I mean,
Brand ambassadors.
you can
It's
see
easy.
by his smile.
It's easy. It's
Brand
easy.
ambassadors.
Brand ambassadors.
Brand ambassadors. Sorry, I got to remember that. So you get all the silver packs from the National. You get to brush elbows with whatever athletes are going to be at the Atlantic City one. You get the gold packs. It's about $12,000 prize, and just for buying in breaks. And there's tons of new products coming out. We're doing Encase tomorrow. We got stuff going on today that gets you in. So we're also going to be giving away boxes like Opulence. We're giving a case of Optic Baseball, Court Kings Blaster case. We're going to have 80 prizes in total. So, we got a lot of stuff going on for the National, and this is Christmas in the hobby. Seriously.
We got a good question in the chat.
It is a good question.
What if a non-domestic customer wins?
We will send out the silver and gold packs.
And
anything we get at the National.
is that how we're doing it?
That's how we're doing it. So Doug, if you we could if you want to get there, we can, yeah.
Okay,
basically.
you know what? I'll do the same thing I did this year because our winner this year was international. So we'll give you $1,100 cash money to book whatever flight and accommodations you need, because that's basically that's like the max we would end up paying out of pocket for a domestic.
Yeah.
Depending on where you're flying from. So basically, and if you can't make it, then we send out all the items, all the content from the VIP party,
Yeah.
plus your $1,100.
Exactly.
On top of that, so.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we'll do for international. We just kind of had a hiccup this year with somebody that was from the Philippines. It was, kind of like, this is kind of hard to deal with, trying to get visas and stuff like that. So, we'll work with you. If you win, we'll make sure you get all the stuff. You know what I'm saying? So we'll figure that out. But, so that's it's our biggest giveaway of the year. A lot of great products are coming out. We've got Encase tomorrow. We have Optic Contenders next week. We have Chrome next week. We got Pop Century on deck. I mean, there's just so much stuff to rip, and you're going to get these bonus packs. So look at the individual breaks on mojobreak.com. A lot of them have 2 silver packs right now. So not only get your break spot, you get 2 silver packs. So, I mean, there's just awesome stuff going down. And remember, we're going to be doing hype episodes from the National. We're doing the Mojo sessions. But Sparty asked, wait, was my application for brand ambassador rejected? I've lost 28 pounds, and I'm looking good in a banana hammock. So... I don't know. We already picked one out, but we may have to reconsider now. We may have to see the banana hammock pictures. So
Panini's like, I got pros. I got pros.
Send your press kit to Long Arms Mike. He's in charge of all the brand ambassadors and marketing from that aspect of the National.
He is, yeah.
So maybe if you want to send him some photos of you rocking your
I'm sure you would appreciate
banana
that.
hammock.
I'm sure you would appreciate that. Yeah. Title it Must See Pics in the title as well. But anyways, all right. Well, I think that's all we got going on. My computer died, so I don't even know what slide's coming up next. Hey, it's Guess That Price. This one's going to be between Dan and C-Rad. Guess along at home, guys. Guess that price. We got 7 cards to guess that price. And you know what? I'm going to need a little pen to mark it down. Came up. You got a pen, TJ? So we play this. This is one of our favorite segments. We get some cards from eBay. And we basically... We play against each other.
I love Gary Payton. Gary Payton's just hanging out, just waiting for the drop.
All right, so basically, guess along at home. These are all. What I try to do is I try to get auctions so that we get true value and see what these auctions ended at. So I've got the answers here. We're going to start with, we'll have Dan guess first, and we're going to alternate between each question. We got 2 baseball cards, 2 football cards, 2 basketball cards, and 1 mystery card. So we're going to start with the first card. Dan is the first to guess. These are eBay auctions. I tried to stay away from PWCC and Probe Scene, but I think, unfortunately, I got a few in there. But let's start with the first one.
So you just gave them a little free press there.
Kind of. All right, so we got a Mike Trout rookie auto, first Bowman, 2009 Bowman draft, Chrome X-Fractor, numbered to 225. So it is the Mike Trout to own, numbered to 225 X-Fractor, 9510. Guess in the chat.
Should we just skip this one because I accidentally saw this price? You know what we should do? If Dan gets it right, he should get the point. But I'm not gonna guess. Cause
Okay.
I saw this.
All right.
Doug left it on the screen when I came
How
to his
many?
computer.
How many else do you see, man? You see it? You see the rest of them? Is it stacked deck against me right here?
It is. C-Red's trying to win. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say 65,000.
65K. Actually, you and Chris had the same. Did you see that in the chat?
No.
Wow. You
Well,
and Chris.
me and Chris, we get each other.
What do you? Well, so what do we do on this one, C-Red? You're not guessing.
What
What would have been your
how about
guess?
say?
Oh no! Wait!
Let-
You can't
let-
be like he knows what the price is. You can't be like, what would be your guess?
I say if Dan is within 20,000, he should get it.
Oh.
Well, he's not because it went
What?
for 19,000. 19,000 this card sold for. So 0-0, I guess.
Yeah, okay.
I don't-
0-0.
Why?
0-0.
Why?
Go to next one.
Why? Explain why.
I mean, it's one step up from a base. I think base are going for like 15, 16. So it's
15,000, right?
Yeah, something
So
like
it's-
that.
So it's one step up.
I don't
from
know.
base?
Maybe it was PWCC. Who knows? But it sold for
Yeah,
19K. Was anybody close in the chat? Anybody? We had Don with 12,000. Kramer at 225,000.
225. Ooh.
100K, 84K, 30K, 21.5. Junior Yank with 22. That's pretty close. All right, so we'll go to the next one.
All right.
All right.
This one's fair.
So we got 2018 Bowman Chrome, your Dan Alvarez.
I'll be your Dan.
I'll be your Dan.
I'll be your Dan.
Gold Auto Refractor, number to 50, BGS 9510. First Bowman from 2018 Bowman Chrome. Are we starting with C-Rad then?
Yeah, I'll go first. Let's see. If I was living my best life,
Jesus.
I would guess freaking.
As opposed to what, dude? What were you doing? What were you doing like 5 seconds ago?
I'm gonna say. I'll say $3,700.
All right, Dan.
2,200.
It looks like 4,550 goes to C-Rad with one.
Am I gonna finally take one down? Dan is the king at this.
Dude, that guy doesn't play a position.
It's a gold.
He plays half the baseball game.
You're just contradicting yourself, though. You say what sells cards is long ball, and that's what he's doing. He's in the ball far. He's got exit velo, like so crazy. He's living his best life. So let's go to the next one.
Dude, it doesn't work when it's forced, man.
Damn, that's a beauty.
2009 National Treasures Logo Man rookie
Is that Jim Harden?
James Harden, 1 of 1 with a BGS 8.5. The grade probably doesn't matter here on this Logo Man. It was back when Playoff owned the license there. I don't think this was a Panini card, but 2009. I think it's 910 actually to be specific. Logo Man, James Harden. So C-Red went first. So we'll go with Dan on this one.
18,000 for Jim Harden.
All right, I'm gonna go. James Harden, huh?
Jim.
25,000.
It's going to blow your guys' mind. It sold for $59,655
By default.
with no beard.
Well, it was PWCC, so it was either trimmed or it was shill bid.
Well, look at the head of the logo, man. I don't know, man. We might want to contact Mr. Brett there. But yeah, 59,000 is what that auction ended at for. I mean, it is James Harden's best card, right? I mean, there is no better card.
He has an MVP under his belt. So.
Yeah, 59,000. I could see it. All right, so man, C-Rad might sweep this thing. I mean,
Steph might be 100.
it's 2-0 now. 2-0.
That's a good one.
All right, so we got Anthony Simmons, rookie.
Slappy.
Sloppy.
Swanson.
And Anthony Simons.
Didn't I pull this one?
You might have. 1 of 10 National Treasures RPA ungraded gold edition. 1 of 10 with a nice patch.
Oh, this dude had
And I think we're starting with C-Rad here.
All right. I'm going to go 1850.
Dude. Who's $1,850?
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure it's not $18.50.
It could be.
$1,850.
Guess that price.
1,200.
Damn, I kind of feel like that one.
Dan got that one. He's on the board. 1,025. 1,025.
Yeah, when
Now,
I
is
was
that-
$1,800. You're losing your mind, bro.
Yeah, it wasn't
that
that
dumb
off.
fee?
That's Anthony Simmons slappy.
Well,
You were 50,000 off of that first one.
I know,
so
but dude, I get it. He had
$800, not too bad.
He had a solid summer league, but like before the summer league, that was probably
hey, that's a good investment.
that was probably like that may have been under $100.
Not a number to 10.
No, he's
Okay, maybe under
no,
200.
He
Maybe.
sells for a lot.
Yeah, believe it or not.
He sells for a lot.
No, but dude,
his 99 sells for 300 all day.
his cards went way up because
After
he
the-
did.
it did,
He
it
had,
did. I'll
he
give it
had
to
a
you.
good summer league.
Actually,
Well,
out
that
the,
was June 3rd.
out the gate they were selling for
June 3rd.
500.
June 3rd.
It's
So
99.
that had to have been before summer league. So yeah, it might be up now.
Basketball collectors are crazy, dude.
All right,
Crazy.
check this one out. We got
Yes, we are.
We got a the basketball collectors are pretty crazy, but 2010 National Treasures,
Oh God.
NFL Shield, Tom Brady auto patch 1 of 1. So Shield Reebok style, BGS 9.5. It's our friends over at the Trimming Factory.
So
as
it's
well.
all
it's
Patriots fans just wet their
PWCC.
pants right now.
So PWCC. So it's at least like 80% more than it probably should be. So
All right, who we starting with on this one?
Dan.
okay. All right. Let's see.
He's the GOAT. You better remember that.
Max says PWCC 80K.
No, seriously. Like you. Here's the very specific. Let's see, 9.5, huh? 9.5. What's is it? NT?
It is
What year?
2010.
Can I phone a friend?
No.
Oh. 21,000.
I'll go 100,000.
Dude.
Well, it actually sold for 15,096. So 2-2, guys. I think you're a little off there, C-Rad, a little bit, just a little.
Dan, what's wrong with Patriots fans, dude? Dan, they ain't got.
Hey man, I
Patriots
went.
fans
I
ain't
went,
got no money.
You know what? It was the PWCC that got him. Because he was like, look, it normally would sell for 20 grand, but I got to add at least 5 times more to that.
Dude, this is the greatest, supposedly the greatest football player of all time. 15,000?
You know, it could be a. Is it not an? Because it's weirdly graded. See how it says BAS on there? It could be a card that wasn't autographed to begin with. It was just a shield. So maybe that's why I went for a little less. I'm looking at it. It looks like it should be an auto
I
card.
wish there was like an extra S, and I could be acronym for badass.
Badass. It is a badass looking card. So we're tied up. We got 2-2 going on. If we have a tiebreak, I don't know what we're doing because the first one got nixed. But we'll go with all right, a little bit modern of a card. It's Baker Mayfield, Kyler Murray, 2019 Contenders Collegiate Dual Auto 1 of 1.
That's pretty a sweet
So
card.
Baker Mayfield, Kyler Murray, got last year's booty, this year's booty, all on one card. The best players of the last 2 years, right? Well, as of right now.
Mm-hmm.
So what do we got? So who's starting?
Me. I'll go 1,100.
What do you got, Dan?
Oh, no, I got one. 1,100. I'm going to go 1,900. I was going to go 1,101.
$2,180 is what this ended at. Is
Yes!
that a good deal? Man, Dan overtaken, down 2-0. Now he's up 3-2.
Gia!
And I've got one more card left. So if C-Rad gets this right, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. So we've got this is the wild card. 2019 Topps Allen and Ginter just recently came out.
That's pretty sick.
Harrison Ford framed mini red ink auto to 10. And we're starting with Dan.
1,100.
All right, I'm going to go 500.
You go 500.
Ooh, that looks good for me.
$1,599.
Dude, what? 1,500 for Harrison Ford?
Number to 10. He was in Star Wars. He was
my
Indiana
God.
Jones.
Dude, nobody can beat Dan at this game.
And thank you guys
Point blank.
for getting that right and not making me, I don't know, phone a friend to find another card. So Dan takes this is the round 1, I guess, of the new Guess That Price on show 100. We have a lot of fun doing that. It looks like you guys have a lot of fun guessing. It's crazy to think of what some of these cards sold for. I mean, a Mike Trout for – so if you're new to this hobby and you know, you watch documentaries, and I'm not taking away from the Jack of All Trades documentary, but they should have put some sales on there saying, hey, yeah, the 90s cards didn't sell for anything, but look at this. Look at the $19,000 Mike Trout. Look at the $60,000 James Harden. Look at the $1,500 Harrison Ford autograph. You buy an 8x10 of Harrison Ford for probably a couple $100. Throw them on a card, number it to 10. It's now a $1,600 card. So there is money in this hobby. So I hope to meet with the Jack of All Trades people at the National, and let's talk about doing a number 2. I mean, that didn't go. Hey, let's talk about taking a shit. No, let's do Jack of All Trades 2, modern era.
Living your best life.
Living your best life. Taking a number 2. Man, I really jacked that one up. That's funny.
Dude.
No pun
Jacked it
intended.
up with Jack of all trades.
But say doing Jack of All Trades 2, and let's talk about the modern.
A
Yeah,
sequel.
A
You
sequel.
could just say a sequel.
A number 2. Doing a number 2.
Let's do a number 2.
Now my phone
Together.
died. I have no way to look at the chat now. Computer died, phone died, but hey, it's about time for the end of the show anyway. We got breaks all day today.
Insert the ad for buying an Android device.
Oh, I know. Both Apple devices died on me. I didn't charge them last
Waiting
night.
for the soundboard to die.
It's about to. But anyways.
Harry Potter? Should we do you want to talk about the any kind of the
Let's talk about playoffs?
the questions?
Go ahead. I can't see him. Questions about. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, duh. Yeah, the giveaway. So in slide 2, we had the giveaway. So this is how you guys participate. You can actually go to mojobreak.com and go to the free breaks tab. This is how you're going to participate in the 100. It's a quiz. So if you want to bring that up on the screen, C-Rad, we'll go through the questions real quick. So whoever has the most questions right is going to win a blaster box, Prism, and also get entered in to win 3 boxes of Prism Choice, which are like $150 boxes. So you go here. It's under the free breaks tab. Show them on the top, so how you get there. So if you go to the top of our website, mojobreak.com, you click on the free break sign up right there. And that takes you to this page, and it's a little quiz. It's fun. It's fun, and I want to see what the answers, how many people answer, and what they think of these questions. So go ahead and test your knowledge or get lucky. 12 questions. So hit enter, and we got 12 days to do it. So you guys that are listening to the podcast, you can do it from now until August 7th. We're going to name the winners August 7th. So who is Doug's favorite baseball player? And just pick whatever you think, C-Rad, so you can get to the next screen. Doesn't matter. These could be right. These could be wrong.
Yeah, probably don't answer them in the chat.
Yeah, don't answer them in the chat.
You're giving them away.
Yeah, you may lose that way. So you go ahead. You go continue there. So the next question would be, what's Dan's favorite product of all time? You got some really good products up there. You got 2016 Honors, Transcendent. What is Dan's signature douchebag look? Is it the fanny pack? Is it the Levi skinny jeans? Is it the Muscle Man V-neck shirt? It could be any of those. So, I don't know which one's the and then put the 3 dudes in order of youngest to oldest between myself, C-Rad, and Dan. So you got to you click it. It says 1, whatever. Yeah, so youngest to oldest. Doug's favorite movie of all time. Basketball, Sandlot, 50 Shades of Grey, Terminator 2. Got what's Dan's favorite movie of all time? Dumb and Dumber, 50 Shades of Grey, Notebook, or Something About Mary?
Why did you put 50 Shades of Grey in both of them?
I wanted to see who picked that one because it could be my favorite movie.
No, I love it.
Who's C-Rad's favorite rapper of all time? Nipsey Hussle, Machine Gun Kelly, Tupac, or Eminem? C-Rad's favorite NBA product of all time?
Dude, you know me pretty well because I only gave you one answer, and these are actually probably my top, top 4 products.
Yeah, I
of all
tried to
time.
make it confusing. Dude,
you know me. You're on point on that one.
And Doug's favorite metal band: Slayer, Metallica, Machine Head, or Volbeat. So you pick that. We got Dan's favorite band of all time: Jonas Brothers, Deftones, Dave Matthews Band, Brothers Osborne's Machine Head, or Metallica. Pick that. Get one of those in there. Doug's job before breaking: strip club DJ, actor, salesman, McDonald's, or unemployed.
Okay.
You might get extra points if you pick one of those. And then that's it. And then all you do is you make sure you sign up in Facebook and put in your email there, and you're entered in. So there's going to be 20 prizes. So if somebody gets all 12 right, they probably got a good shot at winning the prize. We're going to have that announced on August 7th show. It's going to be a pretty fun little giveaway talk there. And if there's a tie, if there's multiple people tied, we're going to use random.org live to figure out who wins boxes and those Prism choices. So pretty big giveaway. And just for you guys for episode 100, thanks for tuning in. Once again, go to mojobreak.com, the free break link to answer those questions. Test your luck at the Hype Quiz 100 giveaway. All right, guys. So we'll see you guys next week on the Hype. We're actually going to have a bunch of shows next week. There's going to be at least 8 shows uploaded to YouTube. We're going to be interviewing Susan from Tops. We've got Tim Carroll from Tim Carroll's Art. He's going to be on the show. We've got Ryan Bannister from RBI Crew. We're doing stuff with Let Me Get That Potograph. We've got Andy from Baseball Card Exchange coming down. We've got Ty from Breaker Culture is going to be on the show. I'm working on trying to get Tracy Hackler.
I think Tracy Hackler confirmed last night.
Oh, he did? Okay,
Yeah.
Sweet. So we have Tracy Hackler. So it's going to be
got Big Shep.
Big Shep and the Junkwax twins. Junkwax twins on Twitter is going to be on the show from All About the Cards. So we're going to be doing that, and hopefully I'm not forgetting anybody because both of my computers are dead and I don't have the sheet up. So, but it's going to be some fun segments that we're going to be doing live from the National called the Mojo Session. So tune in on that. And we'll also upload the audio versions of those as well. So there's going to be a lot of content next week for you guys that like the podcast. So, but yeah, that's it. So we'll see you guys next week, and peace out.
And that's it. Thanks for watching this episode.